20 male celebrities who have their female double. Taylor Lautner. Known for playing the sexy wolf of the Twilight Saga, it's unconceivable to think this actor can go unnoticed with those toned and produced pectorals to which he fell in love with more than one crazy teenager. But equally gallant and charismatic is his female version. With that mischievous smile and tender look, it's undeniable the resemblance of this young woman with Taylor Lautner. Undoubtedly, this girl has all the characteristics of the actor, but the big muscles. Joseph Gordon Levitt. We all became fond of Joseph Gordon Levitt to see him in 500 Days of Summer, playing as Tom, a passionate boy who thinks love at first sight exists and falls in love with Summer. Poor naive. In brief, this talented actor has someone who could be his twin sister smoothly, a nice girl who has all his features, even Joseph's iconic grimace. Hopefully it's just as perfect as him. Jason Alexander. We remember him as the best friend of Jerry Seinfeld in the 90s classic comedy Seinfeld, a series that made us laugh more than once in its time. And as well as his character was a real success, his female version is too. And this little girl can pass perfectly as his daughter, even if it is short-sighted like Jason Alexander. Will he also have taken out his singular mischief to make us laugh? Brendan Fraser. He was an icon at the end of the 90s and at the beginning of the 2000s, doing good comedies, both on the small screen and the big screen, but the movie that led him to success was The Mummy. Although as time goes by, Hollywood began to forget about him and the bad decisions he made. However, who will always remind us of him is this woman who has a physique incredibly alike to the actor. Look at those full lips and that lost look. He's Brendan Fraser, female version. Michael Cera. This tender and sweet actor who, although is not extremely handsome, has captivated everyone with his unique personality. And as expected, he also has a female version. The resemblance of this young lady with Michael Cera is so incredible that she has even the curls and that peculiar smile. Will she also have to face Ramona's ex as Scott Pilgrim did? Leonardo DiCaprio. We could not forget the 2015 Oscar winner for his acting in The Revenant. We all know Leo for making excellent films and getting the most important roles, considering him at present as one of the best actors in Hollywood. And of course, like his other colleagues, he also has his female double. And what version? All an attractive woman who has the elegance, panache, and beauty of this great actor. Skrillex. Skrillex is a DJ known for reviving the style of the late 90s dubstep, turning it into a trend. His last project was to be a part of the soundtrack of the Deadpool 2 movie, adding a combination of mixes that will make you vibrate. For that reason, it was more than obvious that we were going to introduce you to his female double. This young girl does not come up with games, she is the spitting image of Skrillex. Tracy Morgan. He is a comedian who, just by looking at him, makes us release a good laugh. And like any good humor professional, he should have someone who resembled him in the world. We introduce you to this radiant girl who has all the artist's characteristics. Just look at it. Will they have been separated brothers at birth? Oliver Platt. This is an actor that when we see him, we always ask ourselves, in what movie have I seen this good man? The answer is, in many. He's participated as a secondary actor of luxury in Indecent Proposal, Beethoven, The Challenge, Frost Nixon, X-Men First Class, among many others. And of course, it was a fact that we would find a woman identical to him. Look at her carefully. The same round nose with slightly sunken eyes and that pronounced double chin. If he didn't wear that ponytail, we might think that it is Oliver Platt himself camouflaging himself so they don't recognize him. Justin Bieber. This Canadian singer keeps on captivating despite the years. And although there may have been many people who are fed up with Justin Bieber, it seems he'll never be forgotten. And even less if there are so many doubles in the world. We know 3, but we would not be surprised if tomorrow another girl comes out practically identical to him. Someone is cloning Justin wholesale in female version. You must stop him right now, otherwise we will be invaded by the Bieber apocalypse. Harry Styles. He became known for being a member of the British band One Direction, a group that conquered all corners of the globe, being known as the Beatles of the moment. It was in 2016 when each one took a separate path, trying their luck in the artistic world, and being Harry who stood out the most since he expanded his art, also becoming an actor. He is so popular that it was impossible not to recognize the resemblance of this young girl with the Britain. She has that tender look that is framed by well-defined eyebrows and subtly pink lips. Hopefully, he also has that good run of Harry Styles. Danny DeVito.
Now, become a great actor!
It would be almost blasphemous to not recognize the great career of this actor, which is nourished by his unique roles and great sense of humor. He has many memorable appearances in various films such as Matilda, Batman Returns, Twins, and many others. However, he's not here because of his distinguished career, but because of this little feminine version. This sweet girl with big eyes has an incredible resemblance to the actor. She even has the double chin. Total perfection. Nicolas Cage. An actor who, just by hearing his name, we know he is one of the most multifaceted artists in Hollywood, as we have seen him in action movies, drama, romantic, and even horror.
Nicolas Cage is so weird.
Thus, we cannot go unnoticed by the female double of this actor, a young woman who has all the unique facial features of Nicolas Cage, even the same haircut. Elijah Wood. Despite the fact that we've seen him in several films, this actor won the deep love of the public to play the friendly Frodo in the Lord of the Rings saga.
Haven't you? Go.
And something that always stands out in Elijah Wood, apart from his talent, are his hypnotizing celestial eyes, which have elicited hundreds of sighs in his fans. But if that's how good he looks now, we cannot imagine how this beautiful model will pass her days after being the faithful copy of him.
Can't believe it.
Undoubtedly, with that penetrating look, this beautiful woman will have left more than one with their mouth wide open. Daniel Radcliffe. He is the chosen one, the only one capable of overcoming the evil and dark Lord Voldemort. Of course, we're talking about his acting as Harry Potter, a role that made him almost an icon of magic for children, young people, and adults alike. But it seems on this occasion, Daniel Radcliffe is the reincarnation of a woman who lived a long time ago. The lost look, the shape of the nose, and thin lips only make us think that it could be a great-grandmother or any other of the actor's ancestors. Brad Pitt.
You lie! You're a fucking liar! Shut up!
This actor will continue looking just as attractive even if years go by, conquering in its path both women and men. Who could not fall in love with him? But just as he is a handsome, mature man, Brad Pitt is also a sharp actor.
Brad Pitt! Ah!
And as was to be expected, his female version had to be equally attractive. But what a blonde beauty! Drake. Drake is well known in the hip-hop, R&B, and pop industry, becoming an important interpreter of the musical genre, although at first, he became known for playing the character of Jimmy Brooks in the TV series Degrassi: The Next Generation.
Have you ever asked me just once if I want this?
His passion for music was greater, and he fought for his dreams to achieve success, which he currently has. We love you, Drake, but we could not let this female version of you go unnoticed. It's as if she were the singer's copy in a wig. For sure, she could also become a very good friend to Rihanna. Jim Parsons. Jim Parsons was famously known for playing the role of the eclectic Sheldon Cooper in the famous Warner Brothers series The Big Bang Theory. A character who has won the heart of all viewers through his witticisms and lack of wit, demonstrating that an intellectual man can make you laugh.
They said I was mad, but it worked.
And as was expected, his female double is a girl, apparently angelic, but with those roguish eyes that reflect the same attitude of Sheldon Cooper.
Bazinga.
Paul McCartney.
Don't let me down.
The former member of the British band The Beatles has been praised by the entire music industry as one of the best and most successful composers in the world. Despite the years that have gone by since his solo debut, since 1999 to be more specifically, he keeps on filling concerts and selling records as if tomorrow didn't exist. However, like any good artist, he also deserved his female version. Although many will think this is Paul's mother, we strongly deny it. She's just a good woman with an identical face to the singer. Gary Busey. This actor became popular in the late 70s for his role in the life story film The Buddy Holly Story, being nominated as a Best Actor for his incredible skill in the lead role.
You'll bring us joy.
Then he continued with Predator 2, Lethal Weapon, and so on. But beyond his valuable performance, it's the likeness he has with this smiling little girl which surprised us very much on this occasion. Their similarity is surprising to the point that it would not be unreasonable to think that it could be a family relationship between father and daughter, twins, or even an old photo of Gary. They are definitely two drops of water. How crazy is the world? Would you imagine finding your female double? What would you do? Tell us in the comments. If you like the video, click and like it, share, subscribe, and activate the bell so that all of our videos will reach you. Until next time.